Good morning guys and welcome back. If you've been following along our journeys in Disneyland Paris so far, then it is our final day today and we'll be heading home later, but for now we are heading back into Disneyland Park. For those who might not have watched the last vlog, our little boy here, Logan, has been a bit out of sorts. He's had a virus which has basically taken him out for most of our trip. We've seen Disney first aid, we've seen Disney paramedics, we've had doctors out. It's been a bit of an eventful trip, but not the kind of eventful you would hope for. But anyway, we've all had a decent sleep. We head home later tonight. It is relatively bright today, quite warm, a bit claggy. And we have had breakfast. We've taken all our bags down to the bag area in Sequoia Lodge where we've been staying, and now we are heading into the parks. First things first, we're going to be picking up a buggy which you can rent for the day for €30, getting him to first aid for some more Calpol as we have just steamed through our supply, only have a few left and want them for the flight home. And then hopefully we'll go and see the castle, Logan. We'll go and explore and just do whatever he wants to do on our final day here. So something I haven't seen much of in Disneyland Paris is like the Mickey ice cream sandwiches, but I just found like a Lion King paw version in, where are we? Adventureland, in a little stall quite near where Jafar meets, which is over there. So that's exciting. I feel happy. You get these in Disney World obviously a lot, but I've only ever seen like the Mickey ice cream bars here, which are premium bars in Florida. So yeah, happy surprise. And here is maybe less chocolatey than the ones in Florida, but good nonetheless. Logan loved this play park last time we were here, but definitely not up to it today, sadly. It's very fun though. So Logan's up after a wee sleep, and now we're gonna go and do Pirates of the Caribbean. What do you think Logan's gonna think of this one? Do you think he'll like it?
I'm not sure.
It's hard to know right now. Hard to know right now. We're gonna try it. We're gonna pop his ear defenders on him too, just in case like it's a bit noisy. I mean, he's been on this ride before.
It's closed when we were last year.
It was closed.
Closed in Florida.
It was. I think it was closed in Florida.
Maybe that's what it was.
I can't remember. It's definitely been somewhere that it was closed. I don't know if it was our first trip here, because I'm fairly certain we've been on this ride with Logan.
We have.
But it is different in Florida than it is here. I'll need to go back and watch my own vlogs and find out. But yes, so let's go try Pirates and hope it's a positive experience. We were actually meant to be going to the restaurant, Captain Jack's, which is like attached to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, so you can see the ride from it. But suffice to say that plan did not work out with everything that's gone on. But next time we come to Paris, I really hope we can get a reservation for Captain Jack's. It was actually closed the previous time we were here because I went to try looking for a reservation then. So hopefully next time. It is very reminiscent for me when we were in Florida. Logan and I got a rather horrible sickness bug. Logan rallied really fast. I pushed through, but my appetite was pretty low for like the second half of our holiday. And we did end up cancelling quite a few reservations. So it's been a bit reminiscent of that, to be honest, having to cancel things. But as I say, we're just doing what we can to make the most of the time we have. Dan was just saying how much nicer like the setting of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride is here versus Florida, because there's like a whole like Pirates Cove type area here. And where is it in Florida?
This is Adventureland. Oh, it's Florida.
Yeah.
I think this is not.
Oh, Fantasyland?
It's either just on Fantasyland or just off it, but it's like just a building frontage.
It's very random, like it doesn't really fit. I feel like they've just plonked it there and been like, okay then. So this is the ride here. Arthur's still napping, so we might wait a few minutes.
Okay. Let's walk over to Fantasyland then.
Yeah. So if you go like inside the castle to the left of the like glass crystal shop, you can go through a little door and you can get a lovely little view of the dragon. Now you can also go down and see it like up close, but that was a really handy little spot to pop my hand out and see it. It's very cool. I think in a couple of years time Logan would love it, but particularly given his mood at the moment, and it is a little bit frightening, we did not take him into that today. So a bit of a tradition when we come to any Disney park is that we go and do the sword and the stone photos. Now we have photos of Logan trying to pull the sword out when he was 8 months during our first trip, and during our Florida trip. Did we get it last time as well? We did. I don't think we're going to get photos of him today, but given that our youngest has been named Arthur, it seems only fitting that he has a go at pulling the sword out of the stone as well. And he has just woken up from his nap, so we're just queuing now. There can be quite a queue to pull the sword out, and you can actually pull it out, fun fact. Apparently some very sneaky cast members wander around with a little button, and sometimes they'll press it and someone can pull it out. Hasn't happened to us today, but I have seen videos of it online, so let's see if Arthur has the magic touch today. Yeah. We are currently standing in the spot that I told Dan in our last set of vlog series that I was pregnant with this little guy, and now here he is, which is wild.
Yes, darling? You want to get back in the buggy? Can I have a quick kiss first?
Let's celebrate the past, live the present, and dream of the future with a million splashes of color. A celebration of Disney history. Come and join us in just 10 minutes on Central Plaza with all your friends. See y'all soon.
So we're just in, is this called Central Plaza?
I don't actually know what it's called.
The bit with the podiums, and we're just like hanging out in the middle of that now, with the castle behind us, waiting for the A Million Splashes of Colour parade to begin. Apparently it's quite similar to the 30th anniversary show, in that they use all of these podiums, so this is one of the best spots to be. So I'm really excited. We've heard it going on in the background a couple of times, but haven't yet caught it, so we've come to the 2 o'clock showing today. So it's apparently going to start in less than 10 minutes.
Be ready to tell a million stories because the future is starting right now.
Tu t'amuses? Qu'est-ce qu'on
liked it.
It was good.
It a lot.
It was very reminiscent of the 30th anniversary show. They clearly realised that that worked, and so we're doing similar things, similar like energy, music, mashups, dancing, similar sort of podium use. Really good, very enjoyable.
Lots of bubbles on this one.
Lots of bubbles, yeah, that was quite enjoyable. And Logan even wanted out the pram for a bit to watch the show, so that's a win. Anyway, we're now heading back into Adventureland, and we're gonna head to Colonel Hathi's to get some lunch. Apparently the menu changed recently, so it's now not just like basic plain pizzas. I think there's some more interesting things on the menu. I think there are pizzas, but they're a bit more interesting. It used to be called Colonel Hathi's Pizza Outpost, but I don't think it's got pizza in the name anymore. But anyway, we'll take you along and get some food. Look at that. So we just went for the cheese Mickey pizzas.
Basic plain pizzas.
And they're actually surprisingly good. Really like crunchy crust and very cheesy. Not like your average cheapy pizza that I was kind of expecting, to be honest. Very flavoursome, very hot, very freshly made. They'd just come out when I got given them, so yeah, really good.
Hi, Arthur. You want some salad? Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. You like the salad pot? Daddy's liking the salad actually.
Good.
He said the pizza was nice, and I feel like I've had worse pizzas in some Italian restaurants. Probably rubbish restaurants, but still.
But it's pretty good for
It's still good, yeah.
theme park pizza.
Still good.
What are you drinking?
Fused tea.
Fused tea.
It's my go-to drink.
Arthur's loving just being out the pram right now. So we had a nice cool down there in Colonel Hathi's. It's really hot today, and when I went in to order, I realised that it was actually really cool and a bit darker in there, which was perfect for Logan to have a wee nap and for everyone to just cool down a little bit. It was really quiet as well. I don't know if it always is, but considering how busy the parks are, maybe it always is. So maybe a good spot to go if you do just need like a little bit of downtime from all of the Disney loud brightness. Anyway, we have about 2 hours to play with before we have to leave the parks and head to the airport and back home, which is very sad, especially given how it's all turned out for us. But we do have a spot of shopping that we'd like to do, so we're gonna go and do that now. These are cute. And a nice little Mickey and Minnie on the top too. In the arcade. Oh, Arthur's not happy. He needs a change in a feed. So we're gonna go and do that. Hi team. So Arthur and I have just come back to the baby care centre. We've used this quite a few times during our trip, particularly if Arthur just needs a quiet feed. It's been great. When you come in, there's like a section for lost children, which is a little bit off-putting, but anyway. And then there is microwaves for warming up food. There's a whole little seating area with high chairs, rocking chairs and normal chairs depending on what feeding is required. And then there's the bathroom, which has toilets and like changing mats, changing facilities, like paper to put down to keep it all clean and sanitary. So it is like really good. I'd say from my memory, the baby care centres in Florida are even better because I think you can buy like nappies, wipes, and I want to say Calpol and things in the baby care centres. Here you can buy nappies and a few other baby supplies, where you can also pick up and rent buggies, but you can't buy them in the baby care centre. They're a bit like more basic spaces here, and the only way you can get like medication here is at the first aid centre, which we've discovered, but you could only buy like one dose. You couldn't sort of stock up, but they're still really great. I find them just so much more relaxing, especially later in the holiday when you've sort of done all your running around, like just coming and having a quiet 5-10 minutes to change and feed your baby. Tends to be dead when I'm in here, that's why I'm filming right now. There's nobody in here, and I just find that Arthur has a much better feed when we're here. So that's what we're doing at the moment while the boys were just outside, and then it'll almost be time to go home. But yeah, it's nice to just take a minute with baby Arthur on his first trip, because I feel like we've actually not really been able to focus on him very much, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah. Okay team, time to try and source one more Mickey ice cream bar and a drink, and then I think we're going to bid farewell to the castle and head back to our hotel. Also, I got some new ears. Did you notice? I wanted some classic ones. Uh-oh! Okay, are we gonna look back one more time? Bye-bye, Disney.
Bye.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Might see another castle next, though.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Bye, Walt Disney Studios. Oh, that makes me sad.
You never know. We might get back while it's still Walt Disney Studios. I don't know when they're officially changing.
Dan has ridiculously high hopes. That's
I do
true.
have high hopes.
Could be like 3 years.
I do have high hopes.
I'd really like to come back when everything's being updated there though.
Oh, same, but still.
So, on our way back to the hotel, we are going to hop into World of Disney super quickly, if it's possible to go into World of Disney super quickly, because Logan, the one specific thing he asked for was like Pluto toy. Logan has Mickey and Donald in like kind of the smaller plush size, and I kind of want to get him the Pluto that like matches that collection, but so far we've only found really big Plutos. So final try, we're going to go into World of Disney and see if they have it. My hopes are not very high though, but let's go and see. Wow, it's gorgeous. We've got all the sort of Paris stuff up front for the Olympics.
A little Olympic Mickey, that's pretty cute.
Oh, that's very cute. The Olympics start tomorrow, so we're getting out just before the drama.
Yeah.
That's a fun idea. We'd consider that.
Yeah, very cute.
What else have we got going on? That is pretty unique. If we don't find Pluto, we need to go and find the massive pile of plushies. Right, where are all the plushies, guys? There's so many soft toys, it's hard to believe that they don't have like the one we're looking for. Let's see. These are the only ones I can find, and they're just so big. Or there's this ridiculously tiny one. Where are all the other ones? So no luck on the mini Pluto. In fact, they only had Minnie and Mickey, so they definitely had a larger supply in Florida, as our friends actually got Logan the Donald Duck in the small size, but there was nothing like that there, which is sad. Maybe next time. But Logan did pick out a cup from like the Olympic collection, so that's fun. Really thought he would want more in the way of toys, but there we go. Anyway, so we are gonna walk back now to Sequoia Lodge and meet my mum there and get our bags and bid farewell to the whole of Disney now. Is it time to go home?
What did you get from the shop, Logan?
Can I see it?
Can you show me?
Hello.
That's
We're
nice.
not going home.
We're not going
Yeah,
home.
we're going to the hotel first, then we'll get a car to the airport, and then an aeroplane will take us home. Okay?
Which car?
Which car? I don't know, maybe it'll be a black car like we had last time.
Why the light in the water?
Why is it in the water? That's a really good question. I think it's maybe so we get a good angle of the light and it keeps the light out the way.
Somebody dropped it.
Did someone drop it in the water, did they?
Yeah.
I think they put it there on purpose. Oh, this does feel like being in New York, actually.
We're just making one final super quick detour to Hotel New York, Art of Marvel. We came here on our first night for dinner and thought we'd be back again by now, so it's on our way back to our hotel. We have an hour till our transfer comes, so we're just gonna go in. Hope that the smell is there today because it wasn't there last time. Just soak it up for 5 minutes and then we'll head off.
See if they got the smell working again.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Why not? Wait. I can't smell it.
Oh,
Really, really faintly.
maybe a little. Have a quick look around because we like this place so much.
We're gonna go into the shop for just a couple minutes.
Yeah? Oh yeah, there's a Spidey mask. A head.
Think of them. Do you like them?
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? They're little superheroes.
It's small and big.
Yeah, there's small ones there, big ones here. Yeah. Yeah, that's a new one. You've got one of those already,
One of
haven't
those,
you?
aren't you lucky?
Oh, it's cute.
They are cute, aren't they?
You can get them in Asda though, let's face it.
We can get it anywhere. What else?
It's cool.
They are cute.
Yeah. Oh, spider.
That is a spider. The spider bot.
From the ride that we didn't get on.
Yeah, from Web Slingers. Next time. Drinking game whenever Dan says next time.
That's a nicer cushion.
That's a nice one, yeah.
Logan wanted the Spidey cushion, didn't he?
Yeah, they're much nicer.
Hello. Yeah, sorry. The ones that we saw were horrible.
Which one? What?
It's like B&M or something.
In-
They were all squished.
Dunelm.
Dunelm.
Go.
Could have been
And I
Dunelm.
tried finding like a replacement one.
Keep walking.
I love that.
I think one day I'll get these
I'm keeping. I'm walking.
and I'll wear like a green dress. The chaos of trying to pack the last of our stuff after a park day so that we can actually...
There's some fragile wrapped up in here.
Okay, so it is 9 o'clock at night now in France, 8 o'clock in the UK. Security was stressful as it always is at Charles de Gaulle. Arthur was screaming throughout and needed a nappy change. Logan was done in. It was a lot, but we are waiting at our gate and Logan is actually eating now for the first time in a few days. He is scoffing down our big bag of Lays and we are not complaining. So that's a win for the end of our holiday. But yeah, just waiting to get on the plane now, get home, get to bed, and wrap up this travel series. Okay, hi guys. So it is a few weeks later now. Normally I'd be filming this like a day or two after our trip, but given that Logan was still unwell when we got home and just how our whole trip went, I really wanted to like watch through the footage, do some editing, and then come back and wrap up this vlog series. Now obviously we had a mixed trip. Logan was not in the best form. He was totally taken out by the virus, and it was just like not the trip that we imagined. Obviously so grateful that we got to go on the trip. We've been on a few Disney trips now, and I'm so grateful for that. But I guess because we've done other trips with him, the stark contrast as to how Logan was on this trip was just really sad. And honestly, a sick kid at the best of times is hard, but when you're trying to like be on holiday and you've spent lots of money, it was a challenge. Yeah, it was really tough. But obviously we did have good moments, like Logan arriving on the first day and seeing the castle before he got ill is just like ingrained in my mind forever, and I'm so glad that I have that on camera. And obviously he did rally at points and wanted to go on some rides and loved his bubble wand, and there were great moments sort of in the trip away. So yeah, I'm really glad that we did film it because it lets me look back and remember those moments, because obviously I didn't film all of Logan's struggles because I don't think that would be fair on him. I mostly just filmed my reflections to them, and anything that I felt would be useful, like info on first aid and stuff like that. But I'm glad that I did film the good moments. It wasn't me sort of trying to give an unrealistic idea of our holiday. It was really just these were the moments that we want to remember. So yeah, if you did get all the way through the series, I know it's taken a fair few weeks to get them out. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please remember to give us a wee subscribe. We will have more Disney trips coming up in the future. Our next vlog series is actually going to be a trip to Center Parcs for a week. So if you like our Disney vlogs, you'll probably enjoy that too. So please come along and I'll share everything that I can about a trip to Center Parcs if you're considering a trip or you've been before. Remember to give this video a like as well, and we'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks so much guys. Bye.